Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here. Yeah, so a new Gears of War game has been announced. Yeah? Oh, but it's not what you think. I bet you're already reading that screen, aren't you? The new Gears of War game has been announced, sort of. This article comes from Windows Central, and I thought it was kind of funny the way they touched on it. So that's why I was like, yeah, okay. It's sort of a new game, but no, I like this one. Gears of War is getting a physical card game for reasons. I was like, yeah, there's reasons. A lot of us have been waiting since Gears 5, and maybe it'll actually be called, the next one will go back to Gears of War 6. But Gears of War 5 was not the greatest. It wasn't bad, not by any means. Just the story wasn't quite spot on. I liked 4 much better. I'm a big fan of the first 3. You guys can see, huge Gears fans. I really did like 4, but if I had to pick, yeah, I would end up putting Gears 5 at the very bottom. I would put Judgment above 5. I like Judgment. It wasn't too bad. But you also have the Gears of War Pop. I played that. And then Gears Tactics. That's the only one I own, which I've never played. Had it since day one. Never played it. I like tactics-based games, but never played it. So let me shut up. Let's talk about the Gears of War card game coming soon. And the big reason I'm covering this not just because it's clickbaity, and technically it is a new Gears game. I'm a big fan of TCGs. But this is a card game, not unlike most hard-based deck-building games kind of thing. From the looks of it, it's not a TCG, but let me just read and here we go. Basically what you need to know. Gears of War is a popular shooter franchise for Xbox from Microsoft. You wouldn't be watching this if you didn't know that. Fans have been waiting a few years for information on the 6th installment of the franchise. True. While they wait, perhaps SFG's new Gears of War tabletop card game might be of interest. A new Gears of War game has been announced, but it's not what you think. As we wait for Gears of War 6 with bated breath, at least one new Gears project has emerged. You know. And if you're a fan of board games, it might just be up your alley. I like board games, but I prefer card-based games. SFG Games, who have adapted titles like all those for tabletops, are working with Microsoft and the Coalition on a shiny new Gears of War card game, set to launch sometime in 2023. There are no details I could find exactly, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is what it looks like. So these, I guess, are going to be the decks, the different backs. And then you have the artwork. I guess this is the playbook. Here, let's read some more. Gears of War is one of Microsoft's flagship franchises, having exploded onto the scene in the Xbox 360 era. Gears of War became influential in its era for its over-the-shoulder cover system gunplay, spawning a range of similar titles. Gears of War was previously owned by Epic Games of Fortnite fame. More than just Fortnite, but hey. But later changed hands along with much of the studio joining forces with Microsoft's Black Tusk team to eventually form the Coalition. The Coalition remains one of Microsoft's most gifted teams and is arguably up there with Epic Games itself for its mastery of the Unreal Engine. Okay, I'll give them that, because Gears 5 looks, 4 and 5 look fantastic. The team has been relatively quiet since launching Gears 5 and its DLC alongside Gears Tactics, with many expecting the 6th installment of the popular shooter to emerge from hiding in the next couple of years. The Coalition is also working on a Gears movie and an adult animated TV show, possibly to coincide with the prospective Gears 6 video game launch. Now, I did touch on that, and that's worrisome because Netflix. So Netflix destroys everything. Look at The Witcher. They destroyed it. Look at Masters of the Universe. They destroyed it. Shoot, She-Ra. Look at it's destroyed. They've destroyed all that stuff. So, yeah. If you're a fan of board games, SFG's adaptation may hold you over, but even a cursory glance at the comments on Twitter reveals a degree of impatience over the lack of news regarding the mainstream game franchise. Hopefully, you won't have to wait too long to find out what's next for the series, which represents some of the best Xbox games today. Okay, problem with this article, and there's really not much, it doesn't tell us much about the game. Apparently, why would they go... This is a problem with social media. People are complaining to SFG in their new Gears of War game over why haven't we heard about Gears 6. Okay, cool, gotcha. We have not heard about Gears 6. But how about Gears of War, the card game? Let's talk about that, because it is here. And yes, Gears 6 will be coming out soon. Soon, within the next 2 years, it's relative. But to be honest, I'm looking forward to this game. I will be buying the Gears of War card game, and I will be playing it. I do have game night with some friends, and we're going to pick this up, and I'll definitely be the one buying it, and we're definitely going to try it out, because I'm a big Gears of War fan, and they have no problem playing whatever. We play a lot of games. So, on top of video games, we've got card games and board games and whatnot, so this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I know this probably isn't what you were thinking when you clicked on this video, but hey, it is a new Gears of War game. It's just not Gears of War 6. But don't hold your breath, but it'll be here. Gears of War 6 will be here. We know it. The story left on a cliffhanger. And hopefully, it depends on who you pick. But, yeah, hopefully JD's going to be fine, because JD's my faves. So... well, out of the new crew, I really like JD. So, hopefully this game's going to be good. I'm going to shut up now. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Follow us on our socials at Red Bandana Gaming on Facebook and Instagram, and RBG_retro on the Twitter, where we tweet the tweets. But yeah, Gears of War. Looking forward to it. As you guys can see, I'll shut up now. Thanks so much. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.